in a galaxy far, far away. Well, it's actually right here, just super far in the near future. Welcome to the universe of Warhammer 40,000, Space Marine 2.
Welcome to Astaria, gentlemen. I will not lie. The chances of your survival are small. Some may even turn against your friends as living corpses.
Where humanity doesn't exactly coexist with aliens.
Hello, Earthling. I am an alien from another planet.
Oh no, we squash them relentlessly. Join me as we explore the beauty, brutality, and absolutely bonkers reality of Space Marines. This isn't your average sci-fi adventure. It's a 7-foot, genetically enhanced Titan smashing through endless waves of monsters. Section 1, the backstory, setting the scene. Now, let's set the stage. It's the 41st millennium, no cars, no planes, just spaceships, guns the size of small buildings, and a whole lot of testosterone. The Imperium of Man is under constant threat, not from taxes or political scandals, but from aliens that don't understand the concept of personal space. Meet the Space Marines, the poster boys of survival in this chaotic future. But calling them boys is like calling a rhino a dog. These guys are massive. They make Arnold Schwarzenegger look like a kindergarten student. Section 2, Space Marine Physique. Who are these guys?
Who are you?
So what exactly is a Space Marine? Imagine a scientist, a gym trainer, and a mad genius decided to play God. The result? Warrior standing over 7 feet tall, weighing about as much as a car, with armor so heavy it can give a forklift a workout. Seriously, they don't walk, they stomp. Every Space Marine undergoes rigorous modifications, by which I mean surgeries.
Just make me look cute, Doctor.
Like one kitty cat?
No.
So cute.
So extreme they'd probably make Dr. Frankenstein squirmish. They get second hearts, acid-spitting glands.
You're wrong. Sulfuric acid.
An eye so sharp they could probably read the fine print on an alien warranty if they didn't just blast it first. Now, you might ask, how's the job security? Well, let's just say it's a lifetime position. And by lifetime, I mean however long you can survive being swarmed by bugs, aliens, called Tyranids. Section 3, the Tyranid threat. Oh, here they come. Speaking of Tyranids, these aren't your garden variety bugs. They're not here to mess with your crops. They're here to devour entire worlds. Imagine a swarm of cockroaches, but each one in the size of a horse, with teeth so sharp enough to bite through steel. Now, multiply that by 1,000,000. And these aliens, they're hungry. All the time. Their idea of a balanced diet is planets, with a side of Space Marine for dessert. Fighting Tyranids is like a video game on insane difficulty mode. But the real consequences, these guys don't wait in line. They're coming for you. And their only way to stop them? Lots and lots of bullets. Section 4, the Art of War. Hammer. If you're thinking this sounds like a one-way trip to Stress Valley, you're not wrong. But Space Marines aren't here for a calm, psychological debate with the Tyranids. Their preferred method of negotiation? The Holy Bolt Gun. Think of it as a chainsaw married to a grenade launcher and had a child that loves destruction. Oh, and there's also the chainsword. It's a sword with a chainsaw for a blade. Truly a weapon designed by someone who just wasn't satisfied with regular swords. Or Space Marine protagonist Lieutenant Titus takes the idea of personal space to the extreme. He doesn't just want you out of his way. He wants you obliterated. As in, not even a trace of your atoms left, level of gone. Section 5, the story of Lieutenant Titus. Let's talk about our main guy, Lieutenant Titus. He's the definition of silent but deadly. Picture the toughest person you know. Now, imagine if they went through 500 years of combat training and had a voice so deep, it could probably shake the foundations of a building. Titus doesn't do friendly chit-chat. His hobbies include fighting, more fighting, and maybe the occasional head stomp. Why does Titus fight, you ask? Same reason you get out of bed every morning. Duty.
Tomorrow is gonna be a chore. That's why they call it the future.
Well, duty and the urge to destroy everything that threatens humanity. And here in Space Marine 2, he's got plenty to destroy. It's almost like the Tyranids heard about his reputation and thought, let's see what happens if we attack him at once. Spoiler.
Don't spoil it.
It doesn't go well for the Tyranids. Section 6. Gameplay Controlled Chaos. So what's it like to actually play Space Marine 2? Well, imagine trying to tame a hurricane with a really big gun. It's fast, it's loud, and it's relentless. The Tyranids just keep coming, jumping from every corner, climbing every wall, and occasionally just launching themselves at you like they're auditioning for the galaxy's most dangerous circus act. At best part, Space Marines don't really dodge, so much as walk right into danger. The kind of energy that says, "Oh, you're trying to kill me?
I'm going to kill you."
Cute. It's basically a mix of strategy,
Tactical.
reflexes,
Cat-like reflex.
and a sheer of brute force. And there's nothing quite like it. Section 7. Weapons galore. Let's take a moment to appreciate the Space Marines' arsenal. We've got bolt guns, plasma guns, power swords, and if that wasn't enough, Titus has a literal chainsaw strapped to a sword. Practical, maybe not. Effective, you bet. Every weapon is designed to make you feel like an unstoppable force of nature.
I'm unstoppable!
Don't expect finesse. Think more along the lines of a total obliteration. You're not here to make friends. You're here to carve a path through a living wall of alien flesh. Section 8. The community. The real heroes? Now, let's not forget the real MVPs of Warhammer 40k. Community, the fans. These guys are dedicated as the Space Marines themselves. They memorize the lore, they paint the figurines, and they'll explain the entire history of the Imperium if you so much as look at them funny. They understand that this isn't just a game, it's a way of life. And they're not afraid to go deep into details about which chapter, master, did what in which millennium. They may not have chain swords or bolt guns, but they do have Reddit threads that could rival entire novels. Section 9. The legacy. What keeps us coming back?
He's not coming back.
So, what is it about Warhammer 40k that keeps players coming back for more? It's more than just a game.
Oh, but it's so worth it to
It's
me.
the lore, the universe, the sheer thrill of charging headfirst into an army of monsters with only the confidence that your armor will hold. It's the allure of becoming something unstoppable even for a moment. Space Marines 2 captures the heart of what makes this franchise so special. It's about heroism,
I'm the Hulk.
sacrifice,
You know how much I sacrificed?
and occasionally yelling, "For the Empire!" while you throw yourself into battle. Section 10. What makes Warhammer 40k different? Alright, so what makes 40k stand out in a sea of sci-fi universe? Unlike your typical futuristic tale, this isn't a utopia or a sleek society built on peace and cooperation. Warhammer 40k takes a hard left turn into the disdain. Humanity's survival hinges on constant warfare, religious fervor, and unyielding us versus them mentally. In this universe, hope is a luxury. No one can afford it.
Deleted.
And mercy is practically non-existent.
For those of us climbing to the top of the food chain, there can be no mercy.
If you thought survival was all about teamwork and clever solutions,
Trust me, I'm like a smart person.
well, Warhammer 40k is here to tell you otherwise. Instead of you getting a grim dark universe where every faction has a bone to pick, from the stoic and merciless Space Marines to the monstrous Tyranids and even other human factions who sooner blow each other to bits than agree on anything. There's no room for peace treaties here.
At the moment, peace and quiet.
Only battles to the last man standing. And for fans, that brutality is reality. It's the part of what makes this world so unique.
I'm special!
Section 11. The universe beyond the game, expanding the lore. But Space Marine 2 is only one part of Warhammer 40k universe. Beyond the video games, there's an entire galaxy of lore to explore. This world spans hundreds of novels, comics, tabletop games, and more. Each Space Marine chapter has its own backstory, traditions, and heroes. Every alien species has its own twisted motives, whether it's the Tyranids' hunger, the Chaos Gods' lust for domination, or the Elders' ancient pride. The lore is so vast that dedicated fans could spend years diving into it, and they do. And then there's the tabletop game, the heart of Warhammer 40k community. Picture this. Players carefully painting their own army of miniatures, each customized down to the smallest details, ready to deploy them into battles fought on sprawling, handmade landscapes. In Warhammer, strategy, creativity, and dedication collide, making it more than just a game. It's an art form. For many, Warhammer isn't just about the victories on the battlefield. It's about the time invested in building and understanding a universe that's equal parts thrilling and unforgiving. Section 12. Why Space Marine 2? With such a huge universe to pull from, why is Space Marine 2 making waves? Well, aside from the epic gameplay, it offers fans the chance to get inside the armor of a Space Marine and experience the intense non-stop action of Warhammer Battlefield firsthand. It's one thing to read about the horrors of Tyranid swarms or to imagine what it's like to be outnumbered by creatures of pure malice. It's something entirely different to actually face them swarms in real life, with only your skills and your will to survive. By putting players in the boots of Lieutenant Titus, Space Marine 2 translates the power fantasy of being a Space Marine into an experience that feels versatile and real. Fans and newcomers alike get a first-hand taste of the relentlessness, brutal world they've only read about or seen from afar. In this game, you're not just a player, you're a titan on the front lines of humanity. Last stand. Section 13. Looking to the future, what's next for Warhammer 40k? As Space Marine 2 continues to gain attention, fans can't help but wonder what's next for the Warhammer 40k universe. Games Workshop and developers behind the franchise have proven that there's a massive audience for immersive, action-driven stories from the stark, expansive world. With technology advancing and more fans joining their ranks every year, it's only a matter of time before we see more Warhammer content. Perhaps even in the new millennium or new media. A TV series, a blockbuster movie. The possibilities are limitless as the galaxies they explore. Whatever lies ahead, one thing is certain. The universe of Warhammer 40k will keep pushing boundaries, delivering new, thrilling, and darkly captivating experiences. Whether you're an old fan or just jumping in, there's never been a better time to dive into the chaos, brutality, and epic battles that make Warhammer 40k one of the most unique sci-fi franchises out there. Outro. Wrapping it up. So whether you are new to the galaxy of Warhammer 40k or a battle-hardened fan, Space Marine 2 promises a whole new level of mayhem. It's loud, it's relentless, and it's going to put you right in the heart of action where you belong. This isn't just a game. It's an invitation to be part of something bigger than yourself.
Am I still invited?
A universe where the stakes are always high. And your enemies are always endless. So grab your bolt gun, ready your chainsword, and prepare to face the swarm. After all, humanity needs heroes, or at least people with enough muscle to pretend they are.
God bless America, land that I love.